Hey, what's up, guys? So, welcome back to my channel. If it is the first time you are here, welcome. I'm glad you can join me, and we are about to do something pretty kick-ass awesome. So, I am unboxing a bishoujo haul today. So, I was very fortunate to pick up some amazing bishoujo figures, and I have been putting off unboxing them for a little while. But the time has come. The moment is here. It is about to go down right now. I'm just realizing that the light situation over here is flipping drastic. So like very harsh lighting at the moment. I do apologize for that. It may wash out some of the details of some of the pieces I'm going to be talking about. But you know what? These are very popular pieces. So there's bound to be like loads and loads and loads of info and stuff about them and photos of them and all that stuff. So I'll supplement the video with all of that stuff over there. But right now I really want to get into the exciting stuff. So a good buddy of mine is pretty much changing collection direction, and he decided that he was going to get rid of some of these bishoujo pieces. Now I'm fairly late to the bishoujo game myself, been doing it for a couple of years now, but a lot of the older pieces, you know, are as common as hen's teeth, you know, and you know that's one of those mini isms I really hate, as common as hen's teeth. You know, but you know, that's how rare they really are. So I got quite a few nice ones over here. So I've got the Emma Frost. I have got the Mystique. Yes, I have got the Huntress. Right, got the Huntress. Very excited about that one as well. I have got the Phoenix. Yes, and of course, last but certainly not least, I have the Rogue. Right now, the Rogue is the interesting story behind it. One of my buddies, Fahim, he goes by Nerdgasm, reached out to me, and this year is a grail of his, and you know, definitely one that he wants to grab. And so what I decided was that you know, I'm going to give him first crack at it. So I'm going to do the unboxing, going to pop in the display and all of that stuff there, but as soon as this, you know, this figure needs to make its way over there, it's going to that guy. So that's all right. Don't even bother asking me about it in the comments. You know, that's something that's going to be happening pretty soon. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna start no particular order over here, right? But I think maybe let's just go. Okay, let's start over here with Emma Frost, right? Okay, so this Emma Frost, right? So for those of you who don't know, the bishoujo statues are a product line from Kotobukiya, and these are statues that are rendered in an art style. Okay, so bishoujo first of all means pretty girl or beautiful girl, depending on who you ask or what your Google search shows you. But it is a long-going line of figures from Kotobukiya where it showcases these characters in highly stylized form. There's a pseudo anime-esque look to it, and yeah, so like I said, very hard to come by these figures over here. So this is the Emma Frost, and as you can see, she looks all kinds of amazing. Again, I do apologize for the very harsh light here, but looks all kinds of amazing. Slightly smaller in scale from what we're used to seeing with the more modern bishoujos. So yeah, this is a much older one from all the way back in 2010. So this figure is 11 years old, you know, and it is, well, it's held up pretty damn well, all things being equal. So this is a single piece. So we can just put that over there. We're gonna bundle together the boxes, and yeah, we're gonna pack those away. You know, just because like now I've changed collection direction myself a couple of times, I've started to learn the value in keeping boxes and stuff, just in case, you know, this is going to at some point make its way over into someone else's collection. Don't see that happening for the foreseeable future, but you know, you never know what tomorrow brings. Okay, so that's the Emma Frost one. Then let us go to the Phoenix one. Okay, so this one over here, a fan favorite, and it is. Whew, okay, so there's quite a few of them. You know, there's the Phoenix, there's the Dark Phoenix, there's, I believe, a White Phoenix variant. So this one over here is straight up Phoenix. I'm made to understand that it's a pretty rare one at that, very difficult to come by. And wow, this thing over here, geez, okay, this thing has never been unboxed. So this is a brand new figure. This figure over here was released in 2010 as well. And the guy that I got it from, you know, he never even took it out of packaging. It still has all the tape and everything over here. So we're just gonna get our Stanley blade very quickly. Right, and yeah, I'm very much into unboxing figures and showcasing them. Like I have a whole bishoujo display on that side there, which I will show to you. I think at the tail end of this video, and yeah. So let us see. Wow. Okay. So again, another slightly smaller one. Smaller in scale from some of the more modern ones over here, but a beautiful piece indeed. Very, very nicely done. Excellent stuff. You can feel some vibration and stuff going on over here. Somebody's looking for me on my cell phone. Not dealing with that. Okay. Yeah. So coming back to the figure, very, very bright colors, very, very vibrant. And I'm loving it. What I like, what's an interesting paint detail over here is that at the base, something that stands out to me is that the colors are quite muted. It's it's dynamic in its palette, I would say. But when you look at the actual paintwork, it seems like slightly matte and muted. But as you can see, when the light falls on it over here, it actually has some very, very nice paintwork in terms of where the highlights are and where the shadows are and stuff there, so it gives it that pseudo lifelike look. What's really nice is the pose itself, very, very dynamic, very, very sensual, I would say. This here again, that paint, those paint apps over here, it extends to the hair as well. Just coming back over here to the Emma Frost, what this here has is sort of like, I'm gonna say pearlescent, right? So it's not quite white. It has like a pearlescent sheen to it. So, like, depending on how it catches the light, it's got some glimmer, it's got some glow. Yeah, it's got some glimmer, it's got some glow. Don't really see too much of shading or highlights over here in the hair. Well, there is, but it's very, very subtle. But, yeah, this looks like it's a damn beautiful figure. Damn beautiful figure. Very, very nice. And loving this jean grey as well. The head sculpt over here, the painted details, the sculpted details, very, very light, very, very fine details, and looking awesome. The paintwork is deft. I don't see any bleeding, any slop over here. But again, you must remember that the bishoujo line of figures now, it's a fan favorite line. Let's call it that. You must forgive me. I just met a friend earlier today, and we were chatting about some bad news that they got as a family, and it just made me realize that how fleeting life really is. So I've had these figures over here on the side for a little while now, and I kept hoping that I'm gonna get that inspiration to do this really, really out of the box so I did the type of video. But, waiting for the perfect moment to do things, really, there's no such thing as a perfect moment because life is, really so fleeting. So I decided that, I'm just going to get into it. This is something I enjoy. So I just want to open these figures. I just want to share that love with you, that excitement with you. And just make you realize, that life is just too short for sealed action figures. So just take the shit out of the box and have a good time with them, So, yeah, this is the Rogue. And very, very excited about this piece over here as well. I'm not sure how long it will stay in my collection, because I did undertake to pass it on to one of my buddies. But until then, until that takes place, I'm going to give it a showing in my collection. Again, another very, very small one. All things being equal, you can see it's in the same scale as the other ones. I have, just looking at my display over there, other X-Men figures I have. I see Storm, I see Elektra. I don't know if Elektra counts as the X-Men, but there's a Storm and an Elektra over there, and I see that the one of the Black Widows I have is also in more or less the same scale over here. So yeah, in fact, the Black Widow has the exact, almost the exact same base as this one over here. But coming back to this one over here, what a beautiful figure. What I really, really like about the face sculpting, I don't know if the camera is going to pick it, but they all have these very, very sort over here, is that she has almost like a sort of sorry, what was that kind of look on her face? She's shy, she's a little bit what's happening there? So sorry guys, can't even English properly right now. I'm just really, really taken aback with how awesome this figure really, really looks, I'm seeing again, some nice different plastics over here being used. I think it's in different materials, because you see some of it now is very, very glossy and the rest of it is pretty matte. And I think that's pretty, very good because what it does is it simulates either the leather or the vinyl that you would imagine her boots and her jacket, and well, obviously the leather jacket would have, as compared to the spandex or whatever it is that the jumpsuit would be made of. But again, classic Rogue, an amazing figure. It looks really, really cool, and very, very happy with this one over here. Once again, the attention to detail in the paintwork, that soft sculpt over there as well, very, very nicely done indeed. And what's really, really cool about these are the fact that they talk to that sort of 90s X-Men aesthetic. So very, very reminiscent of Jim Lee's artwork from X-Men, from the animated series as well. So I guess it's the best of both worlds. You're getting like obviously this very, very stylized version of the characters because it's the bishoujo line, but at the same time now enough throwbacks to the actual I'm gonna say golden standard when it comes to X-Men looks. So yeah, really liking that one. Then as far as the X-Men ones are concerned, the last one I was waiting to unbox is this Mystique. I have seen this Mystique a couple of times in real life with other people's collections, and I just think it is such a phenomenal figure. It's just really, really cool, the way it's done, and they've done some really, really cool things with it. Okay, so the base is here. Okay, so it has a translucent base. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have like any artwork or anything in it, because I know like with other figures that have like these translucent bases, you can you can put in like a little piece of art over there as well. This here is a 2011 piece, so again, it's also seen some time, some mileage as it So I just wanna. So what happens is you just gotta sort of like plug these pieces here into the base, and then there's the figure. Looks very, very, very nice indeed. Now what's interesting over here is that I see that with this one over here, we start to see the translucent hair, with the figure. So I think that that's something that we've seen with some of the other releases. I think from that 2011 onwards, from that particular era. I think the ones before that, the ones I've shown you over here, your Rogue and your Jean Grey, and of course this Emma Frost over here. We didn't see that with the hair. We are seeing it over here, but it's a very, very nice touch indeed. Beautiful figure. Absolutely beautiful figure. Stunning. The amount of fine sculpted detail all throughout over here. Wonderful stuff indeed. And again, the element of mixed media as well, because what I do see is that same pearlescent sort of material that we saw with the White Queen, but at the same time over here we see on her body, it's more matte over here, which is more reminiscent to the body that we've seen over here with the Rogue, and even the Jean Grey to a lesser greater degree. This one here is definitely a slightly bigger scale, as you can see, right? So I think that as the years went by with bishoujo figures, they sort of went from a smaller, more diminutive scale to a bigger scale, a slightly larger scale, as we see over here in the Mystique. Again, like I said, what a beautiful figure. One thing I do worry about is, see this belt. This belt is a solid piece over here. It is a slightly softer plastic, but I'm gonna watch out for this over here. Like, let's try not to get anything like stuck over there to that thing. That we don't want this bad girl to get damaged. Would I have liked to have seen an alternative head sculpt for Mystique? No, this is just simply beautiful. So I'm happy with this head sculpt. Though, I mean, it being Mystique, it wouldn't have been the worst thing for there to have been like an alternative head sculpt. But you know what? It doesn't detract from the figure at all. This is again a phenomenal piece. Very, very happy to have it at last. This one here most definitely not going anywhere any damn time soon, So let's just put that over there. Okay, make some space over here. And last but certainly not least, now for this particular haul, this one over here, whoops, it is easy. Let's just make sure that we don't break anything over here. Right, this one here, the Huntress. Now, the deal that I was working on, that this lot would have had Catwoman as well, the first Catwoman. Unfortunately, that fell through. The guy that got this from me, he got a much better offer on that one there. So I couldn't in good conscience, like expect him now to give me that one there as well at the preference price that he gave me this, just because of the sheer number of figures that I bought, But I'm super, super, super amped up, thrilled to have this Huntress figure. So Huntress is one of the characters I really, really like, from the comics. This one here, I hate using the term grail, but as regards the bishoujo figures, this one here is definitely one I would go so far as to say is one that I've been looking for a while, and I'm very, very happy to finally have it in my collection. Just want to see how this looks. Okay, so that's how that goes in there, right? Yeah, so this is the Huntress, you know. This is the Huntress, a little bit of assembly required. This one over here, I can't see what year it was made in. Let's just have a look over here on the box. Let's just check out the box quickly.
A few moments later.
So, okay, I'll Google it later. But it's a much older figure, suffice to say, and a much bigger scale. So again, if you're going to compare, like let's start out with one of the older ones. Okay, this is a 2010 figure. Compare the size. You know, this is a 2011 figure. You know, you can see slightly bigger scale over here as compared to the previous one. But this is a much larger figure. And I think it's really, really awesome because the amount of sculpted detail over here. This is just simply a magnificent figure. Now a little bit of assembly required. So what happens over here is that you are going to put through the her bowl stuff there, and the trick with that is you have got to thread this piece, right? So the rest of it through, and then just clip and peg. There's a small clip over there, and voila, fully assembled. Again, what an amazing piece. Super excited about this one over here. I love how vibrant the colors are over here. So there's a lot of purples, blacks, and whites over here. And what's really nice is that the purples have like a metallic sheen to it, but it's not like too bright. It's not too bright, but it is definitely there. And there's some matte purples over here as well. And you know, she's got like very soft features, but again, bishoujo, pretty girl, you know. And just on the whole, you know, what a beautiful piece over here. I see the gargoyle, the griffin gargoyle that she has here at the bottom. Unless I very much miss my guess, it also seems to have like some very light purple airbrushing on it over here. Yes, but I could be, no, I don't think I'm imagining that. I don't know. Assuming it's there, it's really awesome. But again, you know, the flesh tones over here, that's another nice thing that I have. What I like about these things is that the flesh tones over here seem quite realistic in the sense that you see like where you know, the elastic of a boot you would imagine is like holding a skin. It seems to be more flushed at that area over there as compared to other areas where with the costume it sits slightly looser and you don't really see blood gushing over there. Now again, I might be reading a bit too much into it, looking for details that aren't really there, but I mean, to the naked eye, those are the kind of things that I'm seeing over here, and I gotta say, it's freaking awesome. I see almost translucent hair tips over here. We've seen that over there as well. So, oh, what a wonderful figure! I am so happy to finally have this thing over here in my collection. This one over here, like super excited about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to just think very, very carefully where I'm gonna put this. You know, in terms of displaying over there. But yeah, on the whole, you know, this is my haul. So once again, going through it very, very quickly, I've got the Huntress, I have got the Mystique. These guys are so damn loud. I know what's really funny, right? It's like when the guys start working, like if they fall behind, so like on the weekend, the guys will be like super early. Because I'm really chilled with the pace at which they work. Like, I don't fight about it. But when the guys come at the crack of dawn and start like smashing and breaking things outside, you know, in the weeks, you'll be like, guys, really now, you know. But anyway, like to each their own. Yeah, okay. Then we've got the Rogue. You know, got the Rogue over there. Very excited about that one there as well. This Phoenix, loving this one over here, and of course the Emma Frost. So all very, very rare figures, all very, very welcome over here in my collection. I'm going to go and I'm going to sort them out over there. I'm going to show you a video of that, you know, superimpose it so you can see what my collection is looking like at the moment. As you can see, it's very, very, you know, like lots of different licenses, lots of different types of figures over here. And, you know, just going to try and find a way now of giving everyone a little bit of a showcase, as it were. I have my Legos out of here, so I'm going to make you know, some nice display stands, well, not display stands, but like, you know, risers basically for these figures over there, just to get like a little bit of differentiation in terms of how they appear over there. So that's going to be really cool. These ones over here will probably end up being in the bottom shelf, but I'm thinking that I'm actually going to move some of the other ones from the higher shelves onto the lower shelves as well, just to give you like a bit of a spread over there, because what to my mind, the main shelves that you see are the second two, you know, so those that would be your main feature shelves. And what I want to do is put like my most prized pieces, the rarest pieces. Well, I actually don't have an idea of the rarity, but I'll see, you know, like try and maybe like rotate them around every so often to have like, you know, different folk coming in at different points in the displays over here. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you collect bishoujo? You know, what's your collection looking like, you know? Other ones I definitely want to get. I definitely want to get Thor. I definitely want to get Loki. Hopefully to get those Catwoman. There's 2 Catwoman, so hopefully get both of them at some point. The old Supergirl. There's so many. There's a new Poison Ivy as well. So yeah, there's a load of them that I still want to get, and I intend to get in the days to come. And yeah, I look forward to that. We'll do more of these haul videos as they, you know, pop up. And wherever you are, whatever you are doing, and however it's going right now, I hope you're safe, sane, and stable. You know, because things are a little bit kumsa at the moment. And yeah, just look after yourselves and stay awesome, guys. I'll chat to you guys soon.
To round out this video real quick, I thought I'd show you what the final displays look like. The Huntress took a center space there on the top shelf, and I just shifted some other stuff around over here on the second one. And as you can see, some of the other figures making their way down over here into the third. Here on the fourth shelf, I have a nice blend of figures. I even have a Galleries Catwoman over there as well, and I use the Legos to make rises for the figures. I found that this is a nice way to complement them, and you can also fiddle around with them to have a little space under the bases for those little notches and grooves. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, and I will chat to you guys soon. Ciao. Hey, what's up guys? So thank you so much for checking out my video. I hope you had a rollicking time. I know I did. Now there's some other stuff over here I think you might find interesting, so please go and have a look there as well. And as long as you're at it, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and drop me a line in the comments. All of that stuff really helps with the algorithm. Until the next time we speak, stay safe, sane, and inside. I'll chat to you guys soon.